Horseracingkid signing on handicap racing from opening day from Hialeah Park on December 10th, 2011. Feature races and handicap all the races, races 1 through 8. So let's get on to it. Races 1 through 4. Races 1 through 4 are trials. Races 1 through 4 are trials here. Let's get on to today's first race. What's a 400-yard trial? Purse $10,000 for Phillies 2-year-olds. 122 pounds. This is 400 yards here they're going. We do have a field of 7 horses going to this trial, and I'll be going to 3. Wave Corona, 7-2 Brown Terriox jockey. Last time out on October 1st at Will Rogers down 350 yards in trial for 5,000. Came third by 2 3/4 lengths. He weakened in the stretch. Then at Prairie Meadows 300 yards in September 12th, main race 12,000. Broke his main by 1 1/4 lengths. He closed well that day from a 6 horse field. And then Prairie Meadows 330 in main race. Came third by 2 1/2 lengths. He steady gain. It's going to be his first start at Hialeah. Had to work out December 3rd, Hialeah, 220 and 11.80. So going with this one, so we count my bets for race number 1 from Hialeah Park. Going with the 3. So let's go on to race number 2 from Hialeah. What is a trial, 400 yards, purse $10,000, Phillies 2-year-olds, going 400 yards. We do have a field of 8 horses going to this trial, and I'll be going with the 1. Special awards, 5-1 last time out on Lone Star Park, 350 yards in a 60,000 allowance race on September 16th. Came second by a length. He had no mishap as second best. And then 300 yards allowance race, $5,300. Came fourth by a length. He was fractious and broke out. And then at 350 in the main race, came fourth by a length. He had no match for that one. So going with this one, 7-1. Hopefully this horse could do good here. So I'll be going with this one. So I count my bets race number 2 from Hialeah Park, going with the 1. Let's get on to race number 3 from Hialeah. What is the trial? It's a trial race. 400 yards, purse $10,000 for Phillies 2-year-olds, 400 yards. You have a field of 8 horses going 400. 400, and I'll be going to 2. Okie Dokie Diamond. 4-1. Last time out on Beulah Park, 400 yards in October 29th in a 400-yard race. And a stake race for $38,000. Came second by 3/4 length. He bobbled at the start. Now Beulah 400 yards in a trial for $2,000 on October 18th. Came first by 1 3/4 lengths. He's pinched back. And then Hoosier Park, September 15th, main race, came 5th. He broke out and bumped. So I do like this horse here. Should handle Hialeah really well here. Olivo had very great success last meeting at Hialeah. Past 2 meetings, I think he'd have it here again. So I count my bets race number 3 from Hialeah Park, going to 3 and 2. Race number 3 from Hialeah, going with the 2 horse. So let's get on to race number 4 from Hialeah. What is a trial? A final trial races. First $10,000 for Phillies 2-year-olds, going for 400 yards in the trial. $10,000 in the purse. 400 yards. We do have a field of 8, and I'll be going to 1-4 here. Number 1, Ayama Special Candy, 5-2 last time out. Will Rogers down 350 yards launch for 17,000. Came second by half length. He was out finished that day. Then Prairie Meadows 350 in the September 30th stake race. Came second by a length. He was on the outside and broke late game. Then Prairie Meadows 350 in a trial for 5,000. Came second by half length. He was led and caught. So going with this one, I'll be also going with the 4 here. Number 4, Rebecca Ringcloud. Will Rogers down last time out, 7-2. Last time out, Will Rogers down October 28th, 400 yards in main race, $15,600. Won by neck. He was game winner. Then Will Rogers on the fast but sealed going on September 16th in main, 16,000. Came second by nose off, slow, rallied. Then Fair Meadows 2-7, 300 yard main, 5,000. Came third by length. He was off slow in late rally. So I'll be going with this one. So I count my bets race number 4 from Hialeah Park, going to 1-4. Let's get on to race number 5 from Hialeah. What is a allowance race? Per $16,000 for 3-year-olds and upward, going 300 yards. We do have a field of 10 horses going 300 yards here. 300. And I'll be going to 2. Riding a easy streak. 5-2. Last time out there on Hoosier Park, 400 yards on October 8th in a claim race, 15,000. Won by neck. He edged past late Then Hoosier 40 yards allowance race 2,000. Came third by a neck. He was evenly late. Then Hoosier 350 and 20,000 allowance race won by neck. He led and lasted. So being on with this one, has run at hialeah in the past. Has ran 3 times. That was all last season. Last year he did run the Benito's de Nuva Stakes. Did come in 6th. That was on opening day last year in the second edition of that race. I think this horse could handle it. He came second twice and came 6th in the first. So I do like this horse here. At hialeah, hasn't run over 300 yards. So I do like this horse here. So count my bets race number 5 from hialeah, going for 2. Let's get on to race number 6 from Hialeah Park. What is the Benito de Nuva bonus challenge? First $20,000 for thrills and upwards, which are enrolled for the Bank of America Racing Challenge. Only 350 yards. We do have a field of 10 going to 350. And I'll be going with the 6 horse here. This is the 3rd edition of this race. I like this race. This race was on opening day back in November 28th, 2009. I'm going with the 6 here, Swinging Daddy-O. 5-2 last time out. On Redosa Downs, 250 yards allowance optional claim on July 30th. Won by head. He was drafted out and dueled best. Then Redosa 350 in July 3rd, Redosa 350 grade 3 event. Came 6 by 1 3/4 lengths. He broke out and had no rally. Then Remington in that grade 1 event. Came 7 by 1 3/4 lengths. He was no amendments that day. I do like this horse here. Had 3 starts at hialeah in the past year. Hialeah, 3 starts. Came first and second. Second and third. Had a workout December 3rd at hialeah 220 12.80. This horse hopefully could handle it here. Does love this 350 yard distance. So yeah, I hope this horse can handle it. So count my bets race number 6 from Hialeah Park on 6. So let's now get on to race number 7 from Hialeah. What is the 3rd edition of the Orange Blossom Handicap? First $25,000 for thrills and upward. Going 550 yards. 550. Field of 10. And with the highly meet starting, I have a lot of these shippers coming in from 40 year and Ajax down up in Toronto, coming down here to race. We do have a field of 10, and I'll be going to 3-6. Number 3, also Cowboy. At odds of 7-2. Last time out, throwing Will Rogers down 515, claim race 15,000. Won by neck. He was the game winner that day. Then at June the 5th, at 870 yards of Fairmont Meadows 2 slip. Came first by 2 1/4 lengths. He drew off clear and driving. Then at Remington Park, 870 line, claim race 15,000. Came second by 3 1/4 lengths. He led no match in second best. Then Remington 870 allowance race came second by neck. He's inside and outage. So I do like this horse here. Has run at the 550 distance 3 times. That was all at Will Rogers down. He'd come in first, 2 wins and 1/3. So I capped my bets for this one. I'll be also going to 6 Skyline Lovers. 3-1 last time out there at Beale Park, 440 in October 29th. Stake race 26,000. Came fourth by 1 3/4 lengths. He popped and stopped. Then Remington on May 28th in the Remington distance handicap. Came third by 2 lengths. He weakened. And then in Remington Park 870. Came third by a late game. So I do like this horse here. Has run it highly in the past. All starts have been over 550. Actually won last year's edition of the Orange Blossom. Won by a length. He won going away. His horse has gone in to win the distance challenges here. That include the Crystal River, the Moonstone, and also the Snailfish at 1,000 yards on closing day. I do like this horse here. Watch out for this horse later in the meet. So I count my bets for race number 7 from Hialeah Park on the 3-6. So now let's get on to race number 8 from Hialeah. Opening day, it is the Sunshine Stakes. Purse $20,000 for thrills and upward, going 220 yards. 220. We do have a field of 10 horses. 10 horses going to post here. I'm going to 1-8 here. Number 1, One Tough Dude. 3-1 last time out. Did run at Hoosier Park 400 yards in an 85,000 stake race on August 20th. Won by half lengths. He was edge clear. Then Indiana Downs 350 in an 85,000 Indiana Downs Classic on May 21st. Came first by neck. He was comped at ride in time. And highly in the hialeah championship. Came 7 by 2 1/4 lengths. He's mid-pack. If you like this horse here, didn't win last year's Benito Stakes. So going with this one. Has run here in the past 3 years. 4-3 Hialeah loves this track, I have to say. Its only bad start was in Hialeah Championship. I think that was just way out of his class. So going with this one, and I'll be also going with the 8 here. Number 8. KT making tack smooth. Last time out, the run at Beulah Park, 440 yards in the 29,000 All-American Stakes, came first by 1 lengths. He's in it late time. Then Beulah 440 in a trial came first by 1 lengths. That was a 440. Then Hoosier 350 line for 17,000 came third. He's not enough late. I do like this horse here. Going to be his first start at Hialeah, but has had a workout at Hialeah. 220 workout and 12.80. So recap my bets for Race 8 from Hialeah Park on to 1-8. So it's the Horseracingkid sign off, and I'm good luck to all. Please go to horseracingkid.com.